What we're doing today is called buffalo chicken monkey bread. So I'll show you the process. We've actually, to save some time, we've got one going. What I started with here is I've got some grilled chicken. So this is just chicken breast. Then I'm going to chop up. I seasoned it with the Nashville hot seasoning from Big Green Egg. So you want to shred this or just chop it up real fine. All right, that should be enough for the two that we're going to do here. Going to throw that in this little bowl. Add a little bit of blue cheese crumbles. Incorporate some of that. A little bit of mozzarella. And then we're using the cayenne, Big Green Egg cayenne pepper sauce. So very similar to like a buffalo wing sauce. I'm going to add a little bit of that in there. And then just incorporate that. So that is basically what's in the mixture of all these other this is biscuit dough. So we took a can of biscuits. Okay, so I got a biscuit here that's from the can. That's what we did with the rest of these. I'm going to cut it in half.
If you have the bigger biscuits, you can cut them in fourths, but these are the smaller ones.
Yeah, I normally don't do this. It's probably pretty obvious when you watch me in this process. A little bit of prep involved with this to get all these kind of lined out, but you'll see the finished product. It's worth it. Okay, so once I get those, I'm going to put a spoonful of this in here. A little colder outside today, has been. It's raining most of the day, so if this works right. Prep is not my thing. I got too much chicken on this one too, so always good to have a little extra. Again, this is just a can of biscuits.
Can't see. Okay.
Bring that up and pinch it like so, and then turn it over and hide the bad side. These probably don't have a bad side.
They do.
Okay, so then we've got our pan. Sprayed it with a little cooking spray just to keep it from sticking. We're going to take our hot sauce, and you just want to coat about 1/4 cup. You just want to coat the bottom of the pan there a little bit. You don't want to go too crazy, but we're going to take ranch dressing. Drizzle some of that in the bottom. And then you're just going to take
a little bit of cheese.
Oh, I forgot the cheese. Man, I'm glad my camera operator knows the recipe more than I do.
A little bit of blue cheese. That's good.
It's like a voice coming from. You get tailgate meal later. So I'm just going to start layering these in here. I think you want them touching.
Mm-hmm.
They've got different sizes. You can kind of like piecing a puzzle together, playing Tetris. Okay, and then we add more cheese.
So you did about half?
Half of what?
Half of the biscuit balls?
I hope so, because I think it's 2
Okay.
layers.
Good job.
Thank you. Sprinkle some mozzarella. It's like making lasagna, right? Only out of biscuits and... Okay, and then more cheese.
That's going to be the bottom, so it doesn't really...
Oh, yeah? True. Yeah, you do turn this upside down. We're using these disposable pans, which makes it really easy on cleanup. We need to use that anyway. Okay, so that's the process on that. We're going to take a peek. That's how we build that one. And with, like David says, with the magic of TV, we'll see what we have here. And I think that one actually is pretty close. What do you think, dear?
Nope.
Nope, it's going to go a little bit longer. Okay, so what we'll do, we're going to go ahead and put this on. That's been baking. We were pretty close on time trying to get that one staged, so that probably has another 5 or 10 minutes. It's 375 degrees as far as the baking goes. And I believe the recipe calls for 15 to 20 minutes, but with the extra cheese, and I think we make them bigger than it actually calls for in the recipe. So that seems to be more like a 25 to 30 minute is what it normally comes out. Okay, this is Kenny. I'm back. We wanted to do the final reveal of the recipe, buffalo chicken monkey bread. So here we go. We've got the one that's been cooking for a little bit that is ready to go. About 25 to 30 minutes at 375. The other one that we just put on, we're going to cook it as well. I'm going to carefully, I lost my camera person here, so I'm going to try and do this without dropping it and show you the process here. I'm going to put that on the one side of my cutting board, and we'll come back over here and close that down, let that finish cooking. Normally I would let this cool, but we want to show you the results. So I put that on one side of the cutting board, and then I'm going to flip it over because I've got a little bit of the great stuff there. I probably don't want that on there. And then just flip the pan over on its side, and it should slide with all that. Pan's hot. There we go. So there's what you're left with. Let's see if I can get you some different angles. Buffalo chicken cheese monkey bread.